Hey, True Believers, Englentine here with a review of Deadpool versus Black Panther. Wow. Now, this is something everybody's been clamoring for, hasn't it? I mean, it just is definitely something I think the money men have been clamoring for. It has to be, you would think. You would think this would be one of those things where, like, why haven't we thought of this before? Oh my gosh, we've got Deadpool, we've got Black Panther, and we got, what the f*** is this? Seriously, what is this? You remember the Shuri thing where they had that awesome cover? And then you open it up? And it was a bait and switch with a good cover and horrible art? My lord, and what the heck, heaven? Or, you know what, I'm going to invoke Big Trouble in Little China. This is the Chinese hell of bad art. I don't even think this is bad art, but it's just unfinished art. Guys, take this book back, finish the art, and then bring it up to us, okay? Don't put this stuff out when it's not ready. This doesn't look ready. Serious, if somebody came to you with this portfolio, well, okay, maybe this part. This is the best part of the book right here, where you've got the credits. And you can find out that it's Ricardo Lopez Ortiz, who is absolutely ruining it on this book. Just when someone says he's killing it on this book, he is literally killing this book. Seriously. This book is dead on arrival because of the art. This art is so horrible. How horrible is it? I don't know. I'm not Johnny freaking Carson. Okay, that's how horrible this is. I literally have nothing, no jokes, nothing to say other than, my God, seriously, if you ran a company, and let's talk about all these Indiegogos that are popping up, you know, where it's like, hey, I'm Comicsgate now, buy my book from Indiegogo. One of these companies, you know, one of these people, you'd think any of them even, would be like, I need to buy this guy's art. I need to get this guy on my next book. Holy Toledo. This is the kind of stuff that parents put on the fridge to make their children feel good until the kid doesn't notice that it was gone and thrown away. And also, they did the thing where they want to make somebody look bad, so they put in the Wrecker there. Didn't the Wrecker fight Thor? Can we bring back the Wrecking Crew and actually make them somebody again? He's the get beat up villain. I think they do it on purpose now. Like, that's going to be the joke villain. It's going to be the Wrecker and the Wrecking Crew. So, yeah, whatever this book is, other than just flat out fugly, it's also unoriginal. Very, very unoriginal. My Lord in heaven. And you know what? The story's not good either. It really isn't. The whole first part you saw there was the, you could actually see it in any movie that Black Panther's featured in. Both of them, I guess, I should say. Where Chadwick Boseman does that middle of the middle ground stare, and he's like, and here I must say something noble. And he just goes off and, you know, just goes into some sort of tangent. It's supposed to sound like he's saying something smart, but, you know, it's not really all that great. But, yeah, that's the writing in the beginning. And then, of course, Deadpool pops up, and it's like, hardy har, here I am, and aren't I funny? I'm the funny character. You know me. Funny, 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 funny. Except for, you know, anytime they write him like that, he's not funny. It just comes off as annoying. Almost as annoying as the Deadpool cosplayers you get at conventions, but not quite, because you can't actually punch a comic book character. You can burn it, you can tear it up, you can get rid of its life, but unfortunately the cosplayers, you can't really do anything like that. Trust me, you cannot burn a Deadpool cosplayer without going to jail, and you know, they check your weapons now, so that can't be done. But anyway, this book is almost annoying as that, and it's definitely as horrible as that. Mars Attacks, on the other hand, well, it's a little bit of the same story, and by that I'm talking about the art. Now, I'm going to look at some comic book covers here because, well, there's a lot of them. And I like this one, but I'm a little disappointed because I like them when they look like they could be cards, like those old Mars Attacks cards. And this one, on the other hand, I think could have been. So I like this one a little bit better than the first one. The first one's decent as a comic book cover, but I just like the ones that can sort of, you know, be mixed and matched. This one, on the other hand, absolutely, I think this one might have been. Either way, I like the Martian Rights Alliance, and they've got a gun to their head. I'm thinking, you know, the people who are like useful idiots all around the world who like love the terrorist groups and Antifa and such. And this flat out looks like a Mars Attacks card. So this, I have to say, is probably my favorite of the covers just for aesthetics, but I do like the mutant or Martian Rights cover as well. That one was just fun, and in all honesty, when you're dealing with Mars Attacks, I think fun should be the operative word. Yeah, you could have it horrific, you can have it violent, you can have it action-packed, but mostly you want it to be fun, silly fun. Now, I need you to take a strong and long look at what we're seeing here, and you will notice one thing. Man, this is some bad art. It is not good. I mean, this is really crap art. Is it as bad as Black Panther versus Deadpool? No. Nope, nope, nope. No, it is not. But it ain't good. Thing is the writing saves this book. I can recommend this book, as a matter of fact. Even the art, though the art isn't great. But the art, you know, I mean, the art is cartoonish. And I guess you could get past that, especially when you're dealing with such a ridiculous story as Mars Attacks. And that's why this book is surviving, and this book is going to be one that by the end of this, I'm going to say, hey, you know, you really should pick this up if you like it. If you like just a silly, fun comic book, this one will do you. While Deadpool and Black Panther was taking itself way too serious, or it was in on the joke and it ruined all the humor and the comedy. This one, however, it builds up this father and son team that we're going to be following throughout the story. And it does enough characterization that by the time that the Martians attack, you care what happens to them. You're having fun. You have fun with the dialogue, as a matter of fact. And it just goes to show something I've said for a long time. A long time. Great art can't save a bad story. But a great story can save bad art. And I understand there are some books that look absolutely gorgeous. Look at Ruins and such like that. Great looking book, but nobody talks about it anymore. Nobody says anything. It's just not a memorable book. It's not a memorable story. You know, got to give it to him. As bad as he is these days, Mark Waid wrote a great story with, of course, the help of Alex Ross with Kingdom Come, so people talk about it. How many people talk about Terminator Burning Earth? That was Alex Ross's first work. Still a beautiful book. Looked great. Story was all right. It's one of my favorite Terminator stories, but when I go back over it, I could see the troubles with it. But nobody brings that one up. But this is tons of fun. It's thoroughly enjoyable. I can recommend this without any hesitation. And for those of you who may need a story summary, here it is. A guy goes to visit his father in an old folks home. His father's one of those, I'm an old style man and you're a new style man and new style men aren't good. And the guy's like, lay off, Dad, lay off. And then a doctor comes in and says, you want to be euthanized, and then shows what's going on the TV and the fact that there's a big old alien invasion. And it's cut across the country and now it's on their front steps. So do you want to die? And of course the guy's like, oh, hell no. So the father and son try to escape the old folks' home and get away from the Martians and see what they have to do next. And like I said before, I'll say again, it is just pure fun. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Did you read Mars Attacks from Dynamite Comics? Dynamite, they do pretty good with their IPs. They really do. Not a lot I don't like that I read from Dynamite. I don't read everything, but I do read all of the IP stuff, and it's pretty good. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think of the Black Panther and Deadpool? Did you buy it? If so, why? I mean, I know I was going to make a video on it. I want to know why you picked it up. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Sometimes YouTube does their job and lets you know when I'm putting out a video or doing a live stream. Also, this is the way we're trying to make a living here, and yeah, everybody's trying to make a living. This is how the job I'm trying to make. So if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till, helps keep making videos for you. Thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.